Hey everybody, Dr. Diane, libido expert here, and in this video we're going to talk about low libido and hormones. Now, your hormones do impact your libido, but one of the things that many people do not understand is that hormones really are only one piece of a giant picture and sometimes can solve libido problems and sometimes do not. I'm Dr. Diane, libido expert, and in going more detail in hormones, it's really important to understand which hormones play a role and which hormones don't. Now, estrogen and testosterone tend to, in research, play the biggest roles from a hormonal perspective in regards to a woman's libido. Progesterone, this hormone, can impact how a woman feels in her body. It can impact how her mood and these sorts of things. So it could, through these other ways, be connected to a low libido, but really typically in research, when we're actually giving HRT and supplementing hormones, we see the most changes with estrogen and testosterone directly impacting libido. Another hormone that's being talked about some, but not as much as it should, is DHEA. DHEA is a hormone that we see very much connected to a low libido, as well as to pain with intercourse, as well as dryness, all these sorts of things. So DHEA is a very important hormone to get tested. And it's also important to realize that the way that we're interpreting a lot of hormone levels in the medical community is really not looking at the levels in regards to best health. So for example, many women are told if they have a DHEA of around 50, that they're fine. But we actually see that women feel the best when their DHEA is between 200 and 300. So it's important not only to understand which hormones we're talking about, but also to understand how to interpret the hormones correctly. Another component with hormones and libido really comes down to how the hormones are broken down in the body. The body has 3 different types of estrogens, for example, and when it breaks the hormones down and breaks the estrogen down, there's 3 different types of breakdown products that are typically made when our body works to recycle the estrogen. So depending upon the ratio of those 3 different estrogens, E1, E2, E3, depending upon the ratio, that might impact libido as well. So if you're just looking at the total estrogen level, you want to take a step further and really look at E1, E2, E3 and make sure all of those different types of estrogens are in the proper level. And then the second part of what I was saying comes down to the recycle components. When our body has estrogen, we like to break it down, to recycle it, to get rid of the products, the broken down parts of it that we don't need. And when the body does that, essentially it breaks down estrogen into 3 main components, 2, 4, and 16-OH. Some of those are very healthy for the body and others are less healthy for the body. So when you actually get tests that are looking at the metabolism, how the estrogen is broken down in the body, that can tell you some more about the health of your hormonal pathways as well. And like I said, hormones are a very important component of libido, but there's so many other important components, and components such as blood sugar and cholesterol and toxins and body image and genitalia image and relationships and safety and connection and communication and stress and more. So please check out some of the other videos on this channel to learn more about various root causes of libido, and put your questions in the comments below. Let me know what you have. Please do subscribe to this channel if this has been helpful. I'll see you in the next one.